What's poppin'? It's your girl back in the building. For some reason, my friends don't like the fact that I say Chalili because typically people don't call me Chalili. Well, there are some people that do sometimes, but mostly people call me Cha-Cha or Cha. But I mean, should I change how I do my intro? No. Speaking of changing and switching it up, as y'all can tell, I am not in my normal setting. It's not set up how it usually is because today we are doing something different. I want to start incorporating some of my passions onto my channel, such as music. And so I wanted to do a segment where basically I take Christian rap lyrics and just kind of break them down and just talk about the bars, because Christian rap is highly slept on. Like, you know, a lot of times people tend to look at Lecrae or like a lot of the big name people, maybe even some older Christian rappers, and I'm like, y'all, the game has changed. Like, y'all got it real twisted. Welcome to Breaking Down the Bars with your girl. Today we actually will be breaking down the song Act by ND Tribe.
Baby, I'm drenched, living water flowing.
I love me some John Keith. I love ND Tribe. I love No Big Deal. John Keith is one of my favorite rappers. This specific song, Act, is one of my favorite songs ever. So I thought it would be perfect that this would be the first song that we do in this series, Breaking Down the Bars. Okay, so before we get into the Breaking Down the Bars, let me just give a little bit of background. So this comes from the album Low Blow by ND Tribe. It's the album that was released in 2023. Honestly, the whole entire album is straight up fire. Like, if you are really a lyrical and you like lyrics, and not only lyrics, but you like kind of like, you love lyrics, but you can also appreciate a good vibey song, like, these are your people. Like, this is your album. And so yeah, let's just get this thing cracking. So we're gonna go to Genius, because not only does Genius give you the lyrics, but they also break down things within the lyrics that would be very helpful for understanding why it's such a bar. All right, so we are starting off, well, in the beginning, you know, it started off, calm down, calm down. Look, baby, I'm drenched, living water flowing, drip, drip. I'm not out here dry like y'all, but I'm drenched with the living water. Jesus is the living water. So if you don't know, now you know. Baby, I'm drenched, living water flowing, drip, drip. Ain't no manifest, I'm reaping what I'm sowing. We don't do that witchcraft. We don't do that new age. We out here reaping what we sow. We keep it biblical. Yahweh told me he would do it, and he wasn't joking. He's the difference between how I was and how I was one way. But then God turned me around, and then he placed my feet on solid ground and followed Jesus. I said, Jesus. Whole team going dumb in the chat. That's a fact. Nobody fronting. I came from way in the back. We was cool until we went and got the tat. Started making movies. Now we don't know how to act. The song is called Act. The brother said we done started. You know how when, you know, that's the lingo. You got to also be young to understand some of these lingos. You know how we be like, oh, when we really got motion going on, you be like, I'm out here making movies. But he's like, started making movies and now we don't know how to act. You get it? Because, you know, you got to act in a movie. But now he's like saying, like, we out here making motion. We cutting up. Like, you know? So good. Okay, this is another one of my favorite lyrics in the song. It says, wife ain't rocking with no sign. She a Enneagram 10. Fine. Why would I need a 9 when I just register my pen? Okay, pause. Because y'all didn't get it. He said, my wife. So he has a wife. He's married. You can't have him, ladies. He's married. He said, wife ain't rocking with no signs. We don't do zodiac signs out here. Wife ain't rocking with no signs. She an Enneagram 10. Now, the Enneagram, I'm skeptical about. But if you know the Enneagram goes up to 9. It don't even go up to 10. So he's not even talking about the real Enneagram. It only goes up to 9 personality traits. But he's like, she's an Enneagram 10. He's not talking about the Enneagram. He talking about how fine she is. He said it in his ad-lib. He called her fine. And then he said, why would I need a 9 when I just register my pen? What? Y'all know, in culture and the young, you know, lingo, a 9 is also a gun. He don't need a gun because his pen is weapon enough. Don't be trying to do no rap beef with John Keith. That's all I gotta say. And so yeah, so after that, you know, they go back into the chorus, same thing, baby I'm drenched, living water flowing, ooh, ooh. I don't think there's anybody harder than John Keith. Except for No Big Deal. I knew the Billboard charts was a scam when I realized that they wasn't making it up there. So No Big Deal comes in and he done changed up the flow. He said, okay, this take two. Crew just made a movie. Citizen Kane, this beat is able. Take two. Okay, first of all, take two. Crew just made a movie. We're still in the fact that we're making movies. You know, we got motion going on out here. Citizen Kane, this beat is able. For those who don't know, Citizen Kane is a movie. And the story of Cain and Abel from Genesis. And in order to understand Christian rap, you gotta know some Bible. This type of Christian rap, you ain't gonna get it unless you know some Bible. Which is what I like, because it's going to force you. Get in your Bible and read your word so you can know what these bars are saying. Because if you don't know the word, you ain't going to pick up the bars. And if you ain't going to pick up the bars, you done missed the whole song. Come on. Okay, so this is another one of my favorites from this song. Red carpet from apartments, you going to have to pardon us. Read a lot of Paul. This ain't no mall. There ain't no blart in us. Read a lot of Paul in the Bible. Paul. You know, Paul's letters. Romans. Anybody? Read a lot of Paul. This ain't no mall. There ain't no blart in us. For those who don't know, Paul Blart is from Mall Cop. Play your part and part to see you see it ain't no part in us. He said you can't split us up. Try to split the sea up, but you can't split me and my boys up. We locked in. Ain't no switching up. Indie tribal symbol, this that end game ain't that marvelous. If you don't know this reference, you need help. Indie tribe, assemble. This is the end game. Ain't that marvelous? Marvel, the end game. Y'all, I don't watch Marvel and I haven't seen the end game, but I was able to put two and two together. And then Mowgli comes in and said, don't know how to act. I could never win a Golden Globe. I can't act. I don't qualify for a Golden Globe. If you don't know what the Golden Globe is the award for actors and actresses. I could never win a Golden Globe. Yahweh told me kick it and I did it because he told me so. He's obeying God. Fighting with my flesh, got my vices going toe to toe. This flesh is dirty. Tired of dancing around the subject, miss me with that do-si-do. So I actually had to use Genius for this bar because I was like, what that? It says do-si-do is a movement and square dancing and square and contra dancing. In it, each person approaches the partner and circles around them. So he's like, I'm not going to be dancing around no subject. I'm not going to be doing the do-si-do. We're going to get straight to it. So I don't want to like go over the entire song because then we're going to be here all day. But as y'all can see, you have to know culture. You have to be knowledgeable on things in order to like pick up on things that they're talking about. This art is so beautiful. And I really do appreciate hip hop just in general. Like now I'm a Christian, so of course I'm listening to a lot of Christian music, majority Christian music. If I hear, like, I done heard They Not Like Us, you know, I done heard Family Matters and all that stuff. And, you know, that's cool and all. But because, I don't know how this turned into a sermon. Because my new position in Christ, I have to be fed differently. That's why I'm very grateful for Christian hip hop. I know a lot of people think that it's lame and you might as well just listen to regular hip hop. Well, that's not gonna feed me. You got lyrical Christian hip hop artists. You got people that are more not even that lyrical, but just vibey. You got so many different genres within the Christian hip hop world. And so I'm like, what do I need to go to secular music for? I've been listening to John Keith since his Honey Blonde days, and to see the come up is so cool. What's the lyric that he said in Honey Blonde? It's in his song. Watch this. He said, please don't try me. A lot of y'all move so grimy. I'm glad God made me a new man because I don't want to talk, I want to throw hands. What? I was like, dang, like, I loved how real he was too. Like, thank God that he made me a new man because I for real want to beat you up. So yeah, so thank God for Christian rap. Thank God for the Christian rappers. And this was fun. Like, I really do love this. I love lyrics. I love music. And being able to like understand and decipher lyrics is like some of the coolest things. Like, I feel like it's low-key a superpower. If y'all want more videos like this, let me know. Give me some songs to like decipher. And shout out to Indie Tribe. If you would like to support me and coming to Holy Fest this year, slide in your girl's DMs. And if not, I mean, cool, I'm still gonna try my best to go. Thank you guys for watching. Break it down the bars with your girl, Chalili. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time for the next video. Woo! God bless. Peace out.